Hello out there, I'm the oldest nerd, and we're talking about Lower Decks this time, and it's nice to have something that's in first run. We, of course, have been having a good time doing Babylon 5 and Deep Space Nine, but most of us have seen most of those episodes. It's just kind of seeing them again, and so to have original content is always a good thing. Unfortunately, since all of the streaming services have had so much money problems, we do not have the steady stream of programming that we once did. And so it's been a long dry spell, really, since the end of Discovery. And now Lower Decks is back with 2 episodes today, and one deals with the Cerritos going into an alternate dimension where everybody is basically the same except for a change or two in decisions that were made. It affects mostly Boimler and Mariner, as you might expect. Rutherford a little bit as well. His alternate universe persona is a little more mechanized. And in the second episode, and the B story in the first episode becomes the A story in the second episode, which is basically Tendi having to work off the loss of the ship from last season to her sister, who is the head of their house. And so she is being a pirate, but trying to do it in a Starfleet kind of way, and that's kind of fun. And we also see some of how Rutherford's missing his friend has affected his work and his overall willingness to associate with the other lower deckers. So this is kind of a couple of episodes that help reestablish our characters and highlight the changes that they're going through. Boimler wants to become a little less uptight and a little more confident of himself. Mariner wants to become a little more responsible, and these subtle shifts in their personalities is interesting and something that we probably will follow through this season. Since they know this is the last season, I think that there will be some things that will work to put a cap on all of these individual issues. But that's basically what we're saying without giving away the stories and giving away any of the jokes. It's entertaining to see it, and while it does not have the impact of one of the live action shows, it's nice to see. Now, we know from New York Comic Con that there's going to be some pretty good things going on in Starfleet Academy. We've already heard of a number of the guest stars that are going to be on there. They will have most recent Tatiana Maslany, who was on Orphan Black, and some other people that you might recognize on the show. So, of course, since it is 32nd century oriented, we'll see some characters from Discovery also there, and we know of a couple that are going to be there already. Also, we bring back the holographic Doctor, and that should also make it rather an interesting show. Now, we also hear that the Section 31 film has been done, and it's a matter of scheduling. We don't know when that's going to be scheduled. We don't know when Starfleet Academy is starting, and we don't know when Strange New Worlds is going to start, although they've given us a little more of a peek into the first episode as they come back, where all of the crew members are surgically changed to be Vulcan for a mission, and then something goes wrong with that. So that's all coming up, and it's probably all going to happen in the new year, but we just don't know exactly when. So that's the story on that, and nice to have, like I said, live action, not only back now, but coming in more quantity very soon. And still no word on what Star Trek 4 is going to be. It's on, it's off, it's on and off. And part of it has to do with the fact that Paramount is being sold by the Redstone family, and Lord knows who's going to pick it up right now. It looks like the company that was partnering with the alternate universe movies is called Skydance is going to buy up the Paramount properties, and unless something goes wrong, that should be going through in the next year, and that might stabilize the universe, if you will. Meantime, it's considered by all parties that really Star Trek is their crown jewel, and they're not going to disturb that. So I suspect that there will be more shows in development. We just haven't heard about any of them just yet. Anyway, I want to remind you once again, if you've just joined us after a long wait for a new show to be talked about, I have a new video channel, which is called Ron on Retirement. You can go to it by just going at Ron on Retirement, or you can click the video at the end of the little thing that you can click at the end. What do they call that? Oh, well. Thank you for joining us, and we'll talk to you next time. Until then, don't go far. What do they call it?